doesn't know it yet, but this is about to be her new daily driver.
You can't give this to your wife, it looks terrible.
Don't worry, we're gonna cover it in Temu parts.
Even Temu can't fix this thing. I'm not sure that there's a single part of this car that doesn't have significant damage.
Technically, the engine runs great. It is our lowest mile Miata out of the 5 that we own. It's gonna clean up nice.
This looks like a lot of work, and I'm not sure I want to do this much work.
We did it for your wife.
Oh my God, I've never been happier. Are you for real?
My wife, we did wheels and tires. I guess fair's fair, but I don't know if this is a direct one-to-one. A lot of mouse poop in here. Yeah, it goes on that.
Let's pimp her ride. Feast your eyes on the Temu haul. It's actually insane how much stuff you can get on Temu for a Miata. I don't even know where to begin. This is going to be an insane project. We're gonna pimp her ride for sure.
Good for you, Layla. Now you can have a car made of the cheapest parts found on the internet.
Don't put it like that. Remember, this isn't the car she deserves. This is the car we can afford to gift her.
If she loves it half as much as Allie liked my car when we pimped hers out, you're in good shape, dude.
We'll start with this one. One of the things I'm most excited to see the quality on, the soft top convertible cover on this one is shredded. And so for $100 on Temu, they have a replacement. These are like 600 plus to get a legit one. So I am genuinely curious on the quality and how difficult it's going to be to swap this on.
I'll be honest, there's a lot of sketchy stuff when I'm looking at all this, and I think that one's gonna suck the most. Doesn't look easy to assemble, and I don't trust that it's gonna last very long.
The thickness of the material leaves some to be desired. It looks like $100 soft top, but we gotta at least try it. It's better than this one. This one doesn't close, it's completely shredded. All the rain gets in there. It's springtime in Colorado and we need a top. Here's a fun one. We got motor mounts.
What did you just say, dude? Motor mount? That's like the one thing to spend money on, dude, like bolts.
Yeah, this one probably wasn't a good idea, but that's just what we do, you guys. I'm excited to test some of the quality of these parts. This is a $50 short shifter.
All right.
There's only one way to find out if it's any good.
I got real nervous that was like a tie rod or something.
To go along with our short shifter, we have an official, definitely legit Nardi shift knob.
Yeah, not farty. Nardi for sure.
Is it genuine wood or is it plastic painted to look like wood?
I think that's actual wood. It's very light for being wood. This is probably just like pine, but stained.
It'll have a nice hand feel, maybe.
Dylan's always playing with wood in his hands. I love that you've touched 4 boxes and then went for the box that's completely buried.
Well, you'll see why in just a moment.
I can guess with that shape of a box. We got more farty parts.
While we're on the subject of Nardi, we do have the matching steering wheel. I don't know how much a legit one is, but I bet you it was more than the $20 I spent on this one.
That's actually mildly sketchy. I love it.
This one was made in Torino, so it's got to be good.
It's got to be legit then.
It's the Volante.
Torino Zhengxing, Chinese. I mean, it looks the part.
I can't flex it.
So it seems on the tests I've seen, it's this stuff that gets all flexy.
Well, just don't flex that one. I don't know if it's wood or plastic, but it looks okay. I'm not mad at the looks about it.
It's even got the signature. Look at that.
John Nardi himself built this with his bare hands.
What are all those goodies?
It just says red. Should we find out? Ooh, this is cool actually. It's a Miata key ring that we can hang her keys off of, and when the keys are on it, it flaps the tail or the headlight.
That's actually sick. That looks like a t-shirt.
Because she's gonna be a Miata lady.
It's actually a t-shirt?
It's actually a t-shirt. We got her a
That's actually
Miata
pretty
shirt.
rad, dude.
And I think these are like $10. They're pretty reasonable.
That's the Chinese symbols for Japanese. Good Lord.
All right, so we are a full Miata household. When you have 5 or so Miatas, you need a Miata floor mat. Does it look like a Miata, kind of?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we can put this in our bathroom mat. She might like that.
55 cents or whatever you spent might be worth it.
We are saving one of the most exciting things for last, so make sure and don't leave because you're going to be very excited to see what's in store. Oh, a battery tray to hold the
that's
battery around.
sick.
That's actually probably genuinely useful. We probably need more of these. All the cars need it.
And that's like,
That's real metal.
is it? I very much was expecting this to be heavier. I guess it's aluminum.
It is much bigger than the battery of the Miata, so it may not end up being the right size.
Don't drop the new stuff.
We got turn
Whoa.
signals, brand new turn signals with
What's
the
cool
light bulb
about those
included.
is they come with extra holes, so when it rains, they become aquariums.
It's possible. Could we plant some fish in the
Yeah,
in the
plant
car?
some fish. All right, that's a big box.
This is a big one. A normal Miata radiator can cost upwards of $400. I believe this was less than 100, or right around there.
Oh my God.
And it is metal, so hopefully it does some radiating. The plastic ones that come in the car go bad, so this will be different.
The wheels spinning as you're like, I can't say better. I can't say better.
One of the parts not from Temu that we're really excited about, Eastwood sent us some paint, so we'll obviously do a complete new paint job, and we don't want to cheap out on the paint, so we got the Eastwood, and this is going to look really good.
I'm actually pretty relieved to hear that we have real paint going on this thing, because I was half expecting just a pallet full of Chinese spray paint or something. Big shout out to Eastwood. That's gonna look amazing.
To go along with our new turn signals, we do have new tail lights.
Yo, is this gonna be the first Miata that is in our fleet with actual nice taillights?
Nice adjacent. I don't love the
Okay.
look exactly. This is all that they have on Temu. They are new. They are the upgrade is that they aren't broken. We've got all new carpets. These are also not Temu and not cheap, but she does deserve the best. Some Raceland coilovers.
What?
To get her a good handling ride. Huge shout out to Raceland for hooking these up. Big supporters of our builds, and we love those guys.
We actually have Raceland coils on one of the other Miatas, and we love them. So we're excited to get a second set.
New LED headlights, straight from Temu. Again, I believe these were in the $50 range, and good ones are quite a bit more than that. So
Honestly, these little projector bulbs, as long as they work, are pretty freaking sick.
the big question for these is how difficult it will be to wire them up, if they'll just plug right in or if we'll have to do electrical stuff. Our final box, possibly the most exciting. Very curious to see how this will do.
No
We have a full
way.
exhaust.
No way, dude.
Exhausts you can spend anywhere from a few hundred to a few $1,000s. I'd be shocked if this was much more than 100. And look at how big this thing is. Probably a
Holy cow,
4-inch
dude.
tip.
You
But-
can get a whole hand in there. No problem.
Gavin doing some fisting. I'm very excited to hear how this sounds. I think you guys are going to want to hear it too. So make sure and stick around to the end of the video and we'll do some sound tests with this thing. A really random Temu find that I wasn't expecting is this trim. It always cracks. It gets like this weather damage on the doors and this window trim. And they had it, again, I'm sure it was very cheap. And it'll just complete the exterior look of this thing. So that's really cool.
Yeah, in my experience with Dylan, I think I've been around no less than 10 Miatas, and I've never seen one that doesn't have just horrific trim damage. Yes, I know we found this in a freaking field, but that's not atypical.
Hopefully we can do this testing and Miata people will actually be genuinely curious how this does. If you guys saw our Audi Temu upgrade video, you'll remember the bumper saga, which was a huge disappointment. This isn't a bumper, these are fenders. Hopefully they shipped not folded up and not completely ruined. That's actually pretty good packaging. Look, it's got-
Tongyang! That's my guy.
They didn't fold it up and it seems like they handled these with care.
And they're already primed. Look at that.
Look at that.
The real question,
Oh, will they even fit? I guess it's the real question, huh? Are they the correct fitment?
that's my biggest concern, is that they took measurements off of like a photo online and these bolt holes aren't going to be anywhere near correct. So far, so decent. That's not too terrible for the cheapest Chinese fenders you could buy. Yes, the gap is a little big up top, but the shape is pretty good. So that might just be because the hood was just kind of slapped on while you were sanding it.
Right, yeah, I forgot. I didn't, it's the hood that's messed up, not the fender. Okay, that panicked me for a second.
That's pretty reasonable, dude.
Yeah.
That might be a good buy.
Yeah, I think so.
And most importantly, bodywork Gav doesn't really have to come out for these.
Don't worry, there's plenty of bodywork on the entire rest of the car, but the fenders are clean at least. You guys have heard us talk about Brunt workwear for a few months now, so if you don't have a pair of Brunt boots yet, what are you waiting for? These are the most comfortable, most durable, best value boots you'll ever wear. These Marin work boots were insanely comfortable when we took them out of the box 3 months ago, and they're even better today. They're fully waterproof and made of barnyard resistant leather, and if you're wondering what is barnyard resistant leather, that means they can stand up to anything you can throw at them, any kind of liquids. They're oil resistant, heat resistant, anti-slip, which is perfect because we spill a lot of oil around here. Brunt boots are an insane value for what you get. And they're so confident that you're going to love them. They'll give you free shipping, let you try them out on the job, and if you don't love them for any reason, you can send them back for free. Brunt boots are the perfect combination of cushion and support. They're breathable, and with the Brunt signature cushion footbed, they're the most comfortable boots you'll ever wear. I absolutely love my Brunt boots, and I know you guys will too. Go ahead and click the link in the description or go to bruntworkwear.com/rad10 and use code RAD10 to get $10 off your first purchase. All right, so we're gonna tackle some sanding, some body work, and then just kind of get her prepped for paint. That's kind of the first step in all of this, and then after it's painted, then we can get all the Temu stuff on there.
Yeah, so before the work starts, there's a lot of work that needs to get started.
Maybe Mika can take over the body work.
Yeah, bodywork dog.
Give her a sander.
Bodywork dog.
Yeah.
She's seen better days. It's just chunking right off. Bodywork Gav might not be great, but he knows enough to know that's not right. Oh my gosh. That was a lot of work, but I think we got rid of all the chips. We've got this nice fiberglass Bondo in there, and hopefully we can sand that, skim coat it, and it's done. Couple more dents and dings around the rest of the car. Fix the entire tailgate. The hood still needs work. You're working on the bumpers. Maybe just then we can start the first primer and guide coat.
I wasn't so lucky. I discovered some decent rust. I was just poking around right here and it just exploded. This is a pretty common rust spot on Miatas. Unfortunately, water just leaks there.
Oh,
so
boy.
My plan, hopefully Gavin approves. This seems like a Gavin idea. We got our cardboard. We're just gonna cut out this and make some metal and then a patch right there.
That's exactly the right way to do it, which feels weird to say.
Even though we're using Temu, we do want this to be nice for my wife. I don't want her to be driving some rust bucket to work. I got my rust replacement piece cut out. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I think it'll buff out pretty nice. Go ahead and weld it in there, and then probably a lot of Bondo. All right, guys, the reality of YouTubing and doing these projects is it's very difficult to schedule things properly. I've been trying to do this project for over a year. Finally got it primed, and then other stuff took priority. Had to put it outside. I did have the tarp on it, but the tarp blew off and rain came down and destroyed all the masking paper. It looks like it went through a hurricane, and it just made this project even more difficult. So we got to clean it all up. Then we can sand it. Then we can finally paint it. And we get to remask the entire car, which is everyone's favorite part of painting. All right, guys, if we can pull this off and make it look halfway decent, I'm gonna be amazed. It looks like a disaster right now. and it's not gonna get much better quite yet. We gotta sand the whole thing down, and then we'll wash it, and then we'll get it painted. We got it sanded, now we just gotta get it cleaned up before we can paint it. We've got the car masked off for the second time. Now it's finally time to paint it. Paint is the one thing they don't sell on Temu, so thankfully we were able to go the exact opposite of cheap junk. Eastwood sent us some of their OEM Select base coat and Premium Show Clear, so this thing is going to look dialed. So I did go with the stock Montego blue paint. I wasn't going to originally. I want to do something wild and crazy for the Rad Factory, but then I saw one of these cars in person with the Montego blue, and it was so gorgeous. When I got this car, it was obviously destroyed, so I had no idea what the paint actually looked like. When it's gleaming in the sun and a beautiful paint job, like, it is fantastic. So I'm really pumped that Eastwood was able to send us this paint. And this car is gonna look incredible when it's done. I went with the ready to spray, which is an option that Eastwood offers, so you don't have to worry about reducing it. They just get it ready to shoot right from the jar, and I like it. Makes it simple, so you don't have to, it's just one less thing you have to worry about. We'll go ahead and throw it on the time lapse and get to painting. Was able to lay down 4 layers of base coat. Now I'll go ahead and hit it with the clear. I just watched a YouTube where they microwaved the clear so it doesn't orange peel, so we'll go ahead and try that. Fresh out of the oven, we'll see if that actually helped. Paint is done, and for a garage paint job, it actually looks really decent. Huge shout out to Eastwood for providing quality materials. Now we have to do possibly the other worst part of this job, and that is change the soft top with the Temu top. It's 50-50 whether it'll even go on at all. I know it's one of the toughest jobs you can do on the Miata. It would probably be faster to change the engine than change the soft top, but we're gonna tackle that and see if the Temu will even go on. The soft top is off of the car. Unfortunately, that is the easy part. We have to get the old soft top off of the frame because we are reusing that frame with our new top. So it's a lot of fiddling. I'm very concerned that it's not gonna work. We have to try. I don't have any other options. This one is too destroyed to go on. Though the quality of this, that's pretty thin material. We got the top on there. Will it latch? That's the big question. It never latched before. I'm hoping it latches now. Well, after about 4 hours of struggling with this, I was a little worried that there was a reason it didn't latch before. I thought maybe the other top was just messed up. Maybe the whole thing is messed up.
Maybe if we put it out in the sun for a little while, it might soften up and we might be able to stretch it.
The dash was... that was probably close to a 2-hour battle. Kind of going back and forth between our battles, the soft top versus the dash. Got the dash out because underneath of it was covered in rat turds. We couldn't leave this and just be stinking up the whole car. So the entire dash had to come out to get that one little strip of carpet, and we'll replace the carpet, and then it should hopefully not smell terrible. Time to get the Raceland coilovers on there. They sent us these like a year ago, and it's just taken us so long to get this project done. So huge shout out to Raceland for sticking with us, finally getting them in there. The car's gonna ride awesome. While Cam knocks out the coilovers, I'm going to drain the coolant so we can get the heater core out, so we can get the last of the rat poop out of this interior. Coolant is a little gross. I thought we put new coolant in this, but it sure doesn't look like it. Thankfully, we have a new Temu radiator to go in there, and that's gonna work really well. Heater is disconnected. We can finally get this thing out of here and get the last of this. Oh, nope, it's leaking all over. Okay. I didn't think that one through. It's time for the first Temu part. We have the Temu headlights, and we actually think they're gonna fit. The electrical connectors are the same. So in theory, it should just work first try.
I thought you said that. I hope it works.
Yeah. Headlights are in. Will they work? This is the first test of the Temu thing. Hey! Heck yeah. Temu coming through. They actually seem like they might work. That was way cheaper than regular headlights, so we'll see how long they last. They look good though. Hey, high beams. Cool. Starting the day off with a win, I'll take that. Now we gotta clean up more rat poop, so less good. And surprise, lots more rat poop. Trying to attach the rear bumper, and surprise, the brackets are broken. So the plan is I'm gonna cut this apart and then plastic weld it to this and try and fix this little hole right there. It seems like the plastic welding is going to fix our bracket. Look at that. Nobody's gonna know it's there except for you guys, so.
Not the most graceful process.
But it's working, that's what matters. All right, it's time for the big one. Will the exhaust actually bolt on, or like the Walmart exhaust on the E36, do we have to completely cut it apart and redo it? There's actually a chance that this is gonna work. We're on a hanger back here with the muffler thing, and this actually could line up.
It's on a hanger right now too.
Heck yeah. This might be the most shocking part of the whole project if this actually works. I don't think it's gonna sound any good, but it will potentially bolt right up. All right, it looks like we got all of the bolts in on the exhaust, and it does actually bolt on. It's gonna rattle in a bunch of places, but it does technically work. So we have our $30 Temu short shifter that is a little rusty already. I might have left it out in the rain a little bit. Instructions would have been really helpful here because there's a lot of little spacers. With some Googling, I think I was able to install it correctly. We'll tighten it up and then give her a quick test and see.
What's your guess?
I think I got it right. I think it will work. Whether it'll be any better or shorter throw shifting, only time will tell. And how long will it actually last? I think that's the real question of the Temu items. They'll work for 5 minutes. Will they work for longer than that?
It looks good. It looks cool.
I think it'll shift gears.
All right, yeah. Moment of truth.
That's shifting. It might be a little bit shorter actually.
Great success.
Cool.
Is it hard to shift it?
Only because it's a weird, awkward little shaft that I'm grabbing, but as soon as I throw on our Nardi shift knob, it'll probably feel great. But first we gotta get the boring stuff. This is actually kind of a cool thing that they had. These like get worn out and rotted, and so for $10 or something to replace that is pretty cool. We got a full shop today. Sam helping us out behind the camera. Today is the day. It's got to be done today, and we're surprising Layla when she gets home from work in a couple of hours. So it's rushed to get this thing done, and hopefully most of the stuff works. Hopefully the car starts. We've never technically had a problem with that, but you know, when there's pressure, sometimes it doesn't happen. Oh, and I just shredded it. Dang
Oh
it.
no.
Look at that, bud.
Gavin's arrived.
Yo, that's pretty slick, dude. Layla's gonna be stoked.
Yeah.
Mika's stoked. Yo, dude, that's crazy where this started. Like, this is the first time I wasn't a part of the transformation, so like I actually get the experience.
In the beginning of the video, Gavin specifically said he didn't want to do the work, and so he ended up having a baby, getting a job, and working even harder, but he didn't have to transform this, so he got your wish.
I just had to go work on a fire ground 4 days a week for like 12 hours a day, you know? But it came out so good. Holy smokes, dude.
Yeah.
This thing has been sitting at primer for like 2 months. I'm so stoked to see it actually painted. It's crazy that this was literally abandoned in a field, and now it's maybe one of the nicest cars you've ever owned.
That is true, yeah. Except for the Audi that I traded for a horrible F1 car. That one was probably a little nicer, but this one is pretty.
I forgot about the Audi because you owned it for like a week.
So once we get the wheels on there in just a little bit, it's going to be even crazier. It's going to really complete the look. I can't wait to show you guys the wheels. I can't wait to see it myself. But we got more Temu parts to add still before we can do that.
I think the last time I saw this car, we were unboxing all the Temu parts forever ago.
Yeah.
Multiple projects later.
We got carpet, we got soft top.
No way, dude. Little weekend cruiser now?
Yeah.
This thing's gonna be great. How bad was the soft top? Be real with me.
They quote on the internet about 8 hours, and I would say that was about right. With the two of us, it was about 4 hours, so 8 man hours. Downside is it still doesn't close.
It's just perma convertible. It's just race car convertible now.
Yeah. There is one pretty major mistake that none of us noticed that I'm really bummed about. We had probably 3 or 4 Miata bumpers to choose from, and somehow we chose one that was cut for bigger tires on the off-road car.
No.
This
Oh, no.
doesn't line up at all and looks horrendous.
That's not ideal.
It's not ideal.
It's almost like trying to do 7 projects at once with 4 different people. Things get confused.
And I ran out of paint, and we have to do the surprise today, so I will fix this in the future. I have other bumpers. I'll get more paint and redo it, but pretty bummed to spend months of work, thousands of dollars, and make one pretty horrible mistake. Felt really stupid, but here's what it is.
I mean, that is 100% on brand, though. That is 100% on brand for us to do that.
We thought it would be easier to paint everything separate off the car. We never even assembled it.
Brutal.
Brutal.
It's looking so good, though.
It looks so good. I mean, I play it up, you know? It's extra cooling for the tires. It's like an
Yeah, it's
F1 car.
venting.
It's
Yeah.
venting,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, it's for the brakes.
airflow.
All right, we got the Temu taillights going in, looking pretty decent.
Bit of a panel gap on my side. So.
Was this the side of bodywork? I think so.
There was body work earlier.
Sam taking care of the overspray situation.
Scraping? Scraping?
getting sweaty over
Oh,
here, working
yeah.
hard. Unfortunately, I think every glass is gonna need that.
This is at least instant satisfaction, though.
Yeah.
Because I see it come off. I mean, like, look, you can see where I've done it. Like,
Yeah.
so it at least feels good to do.
All right, it's time for one of the final but most important transformations. Throwing some wheels on there. It's about to look literally incredible. We got the bronze wheels with the shiny blue-green. All right, boys.
Woo!
Let's check this out.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so good.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
It is so
Look at
sick
that.
looking.
It's going to look so good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the color for it.
Did we get the offset and fitment right? It pokes a bit. We'll see when it comes down though.
I think it'll camber in a little bit.
Hopefully it'll camber in a little bit. Yeah. They fell off. All right, we're lowering her down, checking the fitment. Is there jack?
Oh yeah.
Alright. Lowered car problems. You have to use multiple jacks in order to get your jack out. The ride height is pretty good. It's literally low. Our 0 offset wheels poke out
That's almost
a little bit. Yeah. These are 0 offset. Stock Miata is plus 35, so
Look how sweet it looks, though. It's all the way on the ground on its own.
it looks freaking
It
incredible.
looks incredible.
Very proud of what we've done.
She's a beaut.
We've only got like an hour until she gets home, so let's finish up the hustle. We got to throw the seats in. Our eagle-eyed viewers will notice this gigantic hole where the radio should go. I did order one on Temu, and it's the first time in all of our Temu stuff that it just like straight up didn't come. They lost it on the boat from China or whatever. We just have a blank space. Unfortunately, we're out of time. We can't do anything about it right now. Oh, he's got a black t-shirt for us. All right, we're gonna hide it up. Now you can't see it.
Beautiful.
There we go. It's like it never existed.
Straight from the factory.
You don't need a radio anyway. You want to hear the beautiful sound of the inline 4 purring out of our Temu muffler.
Chair 1 installed.
Wouldn't say installed, it is sitting in the car. A little more work to do. Seats are a tough one. I tried 2 different styles of Temu seats and they were both horrifically uncomfortable, so I highly recommend not buying seats on Temu. Our buddy Tony D from the Miata Club hooked it up with these stock Miata seats and they're gonna be awesome. I actually do kind of like the two-tone, like brown and black.
I think it's going to be great, especially with the bronze wheels, you know?
Yeah.
You get like kind of a through line of color. It's nice.
I was very worried we wouldn't have seats, and so thanks to Tony we do. It'll be great when it's bolted down. This carpet has been the biggest pain. Autocarpets.com or something like that, and it wasn't that cheap. I spent like $400 and it's awful. I highly recommend against it. It's basically the Temu of carpets because they don't fit at all. You have to cut all the holes.
It does look great. The work that you put in really shows.
It'll be good when it's all kind of covered up, I think. There's lots of little details that suck. But it's better than it was, the rotted out cat poop, bird poop, everything poop covered stuff before.
Out with the old.
This wheel actually looks really nice, and I would probably buy it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'll get you one for your birthday. This is like a $20 wheel. That's something I can really afford.
Oh, yeah.
It'll probably bend really easily, but it looks really cool.
It looks really cool.
These holes aren't lining up.
Oh, no. The holes don't line up? Dylan's putting in the glove box. It looks like it's coming along.
No, it's not.
It's not coming along.
The frame that holds the glove box isn't here. I have the glove box, but no frame, so there's nothing to bolt it to down here. It'll look the part. I'm gonna try and install a shift knob. This thing is so lightweight. Whatever wood this is made of is not a heavy wood. It could be balsa wood.
This is the softest metal ever.
If you put the drill closer to your crotch, it works better.
It's where I'm used to working anyway.
How's it lining up?
It's not.
Might go up a couple drill bit sizes and then maybe it'll work.
Really dropped the ball on like a big screen TV right here.
That's what I was thinking, like a
don't know.
PlayStation, man. PlayStation 2 in there?
Yeah, if we're talking about pimping rides,
Yeah.
to not have a PlayStation was a real missed opportunity. These are the set screws they give you, and this is the little cover thing, and there's no chance that that is going to cover that. Golly. Oh, no, that's not going to stay on for shit.
Then when I take a step back and look at it, it's awesome. Like it's come together.
So for a car that was abandoned in a field for 10 years and destroyed by rats to what we have done as a group of garage YouTube mechanics, I'm very proud of it.
Take a moment and like give yourself a round of applause, you know? Because this is one of those give yourself a round of applause moments.
All right, let's see if Layla will give us a round of applause. I'll go get her and let's surprise her. It sounds okay. I mean, nothing special.
Been around Miatas that sounded a lot worse, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing suspicious.
This is your new Miata.
Cool. You gonna let me take it to work?
Yeah.
I like
What do you
it.
think?
It's very shiny. Very nice, very clean. Is it? It's still a stick shift?
It's still, of course, it's a stick shift.
I have to practice. See, goldish wheels. I like them. I like the winky lights.
Yep, we can pop up the lights. It's doing the winky eye.
I like it.
Well, it is the Rat Factory after all this. It can't be perfect.
There we go. It's officially yours.
My own Miata, finally.
Yep.
So low to the ground.
It's a race car.
It's a race car. It's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Get in, get in. Check out all the cool stuff we did.
Is the seat adjustable?
The seat's adjustable.
What is this?
You don't have a radio yet.
Okay.
It's a work in progress. It's down below.
I like the steering wheel.
Oh yeah, it's like
Nice.
it's made for you. The size is perfect.
Cool.
Look at,
I'm excited.
yeah, you look good.
So nice.
It's so nice.
It's so
the
nice.
nicest one here.
It is the nicest one here.
Yeah, just for you. I couldn't give you a junky one.
I like this wood paneling. It's cute.
Yay.
Thank you. Pimp my ride?
Yep.
Nice, I love it.
How does it feel to be pimped?
Great. This is me excited. I don't know what you want me to do.
Yeah!
She's officially been Temu pimped. Thank you guys for watching. Stay rad.